Here's 8x cubed minus 125. That is, in fact, the difference, subtraction, of two cubes. 8 is 2 cubed, x cubed, and 125 is 5 cubed. So there's a special factor pattern that you want to learn to factor these when you see them. The first thing you'd want to do is get a binomial. And a binomial includes the cube root of each of the terms. So the cube root of 8x cubed is 2x. Now you'll use this negative sign, put it there, and take the cube root of 125. Or you could be thinking of it as taking the cube root of negative 125, which is 5. That's the binomial factor. The trinomial factor that will give us this when we multiply it out is found by taking the 2x and squaring it. That would give us 4x squared. By taking the negative 5 and squaring it, that would give us plus 25. And then, not to make this a perfect square, this isn't a perfect square trinomial, but we would just multiply these two together and change their sign. So that would give us positive 10x. If this were a perfect square trinomial, this would have to be a 20. So it's not a perfect square trinomial. Well, what would happen if we had the sum of two square cubes instead? Suppose we had 8x cubed plus 125. Now we know when we talk about the difference of two squares, that's factorable, but the sum of two squares is not. That's not true here. The sum of two cubes will factor, and it will factor in a very similar pattern. 2x plus 5 now times 4x squared plus, change the sign to minus x plus 25. So we have 2x plus 5, 4x squared minus 10x plus 25. Just watch the signs. The sign of the original problem that you have to factor is the sign of in the binomial, and the middle term sign in the trinomial is the opposite. So try to memorize this pattern and see if it helps you with this factorization.